So, und wir sind wieder zurück. Warum auch immer es gerade kurz hier nicht findet. Gibt es Specific Window? Dann nehmen wir da einfach mal so. Game. Ah, jetzt. Okay. Ignore that. Was wollte ich gerade sagen? Ja. Wir haben beim letzten Mal ein bisschen mit Chapter 3 beide gemacht. Und sind eigentlich schon so ziemlich auf dem Weg Richtung... Ja, Nova Highlands, unserer nächsten Field Study. Und da machen wir eigentlich noch zwei, drei kleine Vorbereitungen. Das eine ist... Kitty! Vielleicht muss ich das Kette dort. Did you come to see us off? There's something where you don't get ahead of yourself about the expression. Is this for me? Oh, thanks. About the good ears. What is it, Rain? This is hardly the time to be playing with cats. Let's get ready and head to the station. Right. Hm? No comment von Emma. Okay. Stimmt, wir wollten auch noch Open Setup Preparation machen. Und das haben wir schon gelesen. Das haben wir schon gelesen. Ich wollte das. Mr. Public. Ja, nee, das hatten wir schon gelesen. Gut. Dann können wir uns kurz um die Opens. Wie bauen wir denn die Leute? Du bleibst ein Dodge Tank fürs Erste. Du wirst mein Debuff Demon werden. Jopp. Debuff Speed Demon. Du wirst meine Magic Nuke. Was mit Ares oder was gibt mir? Ares hat mehr Growth Potential auf ATS. Dann noch Ares. Dann kann sie nämlich Damage Nuke werden, also Magic Nuke. Mit ein bisschen Heals. Oder ich mach dir glaube ich bring ja Magic Nuke und du machst dann so ein bisschen Support. Ja. Passion. Summon hier. Cost. Das muss sie wirklich so Nuke machen. Ach, why not? Oh ja, das nehmen wir noch mit. Du kriegst dann dafür die Katze. Am besten noch ein Fortuna, definitiv. Und Space Arts Heft. Ja, und dann auch hier technisch. Literally hier. Ja. Und Juices habe ich jetzt nicht vor, so sehr zu nehmen. Ja, macht Secondary Support. So, was gebe ich denn dir denn jetzt noch mit? Pandora, ihr neues? Nee, Criminal. Machen wir erstmal Criminal. Und ja, dann haben wir ja nicht mit. Dementsprechend passt das. Alright. Und ja, Emma ist ein bisschen Overkill gebaut, aber why not? Bis jetzt ist eigentlich jetzt nur chill. Jetzt wird eigentlich fast noch Story kommen. Oreen! Already to about to see? Yep, we're about to leave. Huh? Do you still need to purchase the tickets? Yeah, you're right. Looks like we were traveling together as far as Heimdall this time. Well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way out to the North Highlands in this month. Yep, you're right. We need to change trains twice. First in Heimdall, then in Rio, right? Correct. From where you need to transfer to a freight lane for the last leg of your journey. I can't tell you that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. You shall only need to buy tickets for as far as for. Oh, that won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yep. So, okay, that's 5 passengers bound for. I have just tickets for you just in just a moment. Wir traveln mal zusammen, das ist auch mal, ja, auch mal was Neues. Zumindest für den ersten Teil. Passengers bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Oh, I'd say we timed it pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. It seems there's a two-woman cult from blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to throw them out. Just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when you get back, okay? Oh, alright. We'll leave them to you then. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, those sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. Das scheint auch mehr zu sein als nur die Sandwiches. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. Its tea is usually perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite a maid looking after you. Well, my mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid though, I won't deny that. She has the typical housework and greeting guests as you would expect, but she also manages mother's schedule. Ah. Watching the comedy chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like the part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented though, which is why I can't work out why mother sent her to look after me. Just throw her up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept her mother's kindness. I agree, she must have started working before sunrise to prepare all of this for us. I know. Anyway, look at these two. So we headed to Erebonia Island this time. I know, but is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins? I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that I mention it, I have never seen it either. I have. Oh really? During a landing operation in the cove. Speaking of ruins, Lyrium has fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that? Oh, you must be referring to Lohengrin Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on the days when the mist clears. Oh wow. It sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'll be trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Your comments are not helping. Also die Kommentare von Vieh helfen auch der Situation nicht gerade wirklich. Und ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher, ob sie es mit Absicht macht oder nicht. Einfach nur, um Laura zu ärgern. Ich hab's doch nicht mal ganz im Kopf. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. Oh, I fear as much. I doubt Phoebe is doing it on purpose. Hoffen wir es mal. Rose seems uncharacteristically offended by it, too. Egal auf das Wort auszusprechen, to be honest. She is usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. Wow! Zooming over the train tracks. Kriegen wir aber einen kleinen Sneak Peek von Heimdall. Er ist doch eine Linie zu Crossbell hat. So wie sind die Heimdall-Crossbell-Linie gefahren. I never see this telling me just how big Heimdall station is. I've heard that it said it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm not aware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. Ja, selbst Crossbell kommt dann noch nicht mal mit. Und Crossbell ist eigentlich somit gerade die Schnittstelle zwischen Ost und West. Da müsste man eigentlich davon denken, die müssten eigentlich den größten Bahnhof-Hub haben, aber nö. The first transit lines here on the way to Twister, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't many folks around this early in the morning. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on! You can't give up already! Ah, how hopeless. Don't worry about it too much. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you turn towards orders, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to turn northeast to first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us all about it when you get back. Oh, will do. Take care, everyone. Fee, Laura, you both take care too. See you next week. Gut. Hm? Ich meine, die beiden sind immerhin verantwortlich genug, dass ich mir denke, sie werden nicht so groß Scheiße bauen. Ah! Wir kennen den Namen, Elise. I mean, ja. Ihr Bruder. Mhm.
またそんな。知り合いに似た人を見かけただけです。朝早くにデートにいるわけがないので、見間違いだとは思うのですが。
Erstmal dein Bruder.
知り合いね。それはそうと。否定しないんだ。あなたのお兄さんがかっこいいってことは。もう知りません。まったく姫様は教えるんじゃありませんでした。嘘怒らないで。お詫びにマリアージュクロスの新作をプレゼントしちゃうから。で、大人の女性向けの下着じゃないですか。
Ich mag es so sehr, wie sie Elise ärgert. So komplett mein Vibe, ich würde es genauso machen.
すみません、クラー隊員。ごめんなさい。呆れさせてしまったかしら。とんでもありません。まもなく離宮行きの特別列車が到着いたします。今日一日お供をさせていただくので、どうかよろしくお願いします。こちらこそ。よろしくお願いいたします。
Ich überlasse es euch mal zu krass, mal darüber zu raten, in was für eine Situation Elise steckt. Mit Galea und Unnamed Character. Dass sie in die royale Villa gehen wollen, das soll ja auch schon mal viel heißen. Und dass Galea sie persönlich eskortiert, sollte auch viel heißen. Aber wie gesagt, ich sage nicht mehr dazu, als wie das Game uns schon gerade gesagt hat. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the North Highlands. The North Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we need to cross the Isengard Range. It's a mountain range to the north of Roa. I'm guessing we need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Twister. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the North Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in the nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Oh, really? I'm starting to feel like we're turning to a country locked in time or something. It sounds like a scene right out of the picture book. In addition to the scenery, the North Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from the Highland stock. It's true, horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary source of income. Come think of it, I seem to remember hearing the horses we have at home was raised in North too. Isn't it also true for the horses the riding club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from the north. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. North has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Traxel first started building his army after all. That's right. The Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Thunder Gate. That's as far north as the train can take us. Let's see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 AM now. We should reach our station by midday. After that we have another 4 hours or so on the freight train to North. Ja, 4 Stunden nach Rö oder nochmal 4 Stunden nach Nord. Ja, eine ordentliche Reise. Wenn man bedenkt. Oh, ich wüsste nicht mal, wovon man nämlich hier ist mit dem Zug bis 8 Stunden eben braucht. Auf jeden Fall 1, 2 Länder weiter. Bringt mal so ein bisschen, also bringt mal schon ein bisschen mal in Perspektive, wie groß eigentlich Erebonia gespannt ist. Und das ist halt vom Zentrum Heimdaler aus bis nach in den Nordosten hoch. Und das ist sozusagen der Radius. 8 Stunden Zugfahrt. It looks like we're in for the long haul. Still, we won't get chances like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Yeah, talk to Elise. Not too much longer now. Guess it will be your first time back home since we started at Forest, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. At least you're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I've been worse since I switched lines there on the way to Twister. Alright, I almost forgot that if you came from Emir, you had to have gone through Row. I visited Emir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember being a really nice place though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that's nice, that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Not gonna lie, es passt eigentlich schon sehr zu Ring, dass er von so einem Ort kommt. Es passt irgendwie doch schon sehr. Finde ich in Retrospekt. Aber, I mean, ihr wisst nicht, wie ihm hier aussieht. Wir wissen ja, das erst alles Spaß. You just are looking over the tools that during our last practical exam? But I also fire them to the mind and they're full of the first and even less. I think he meant most of those are for fix, he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. But he recorded it later. Regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So, don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, thanks guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometime, Reen. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the North Highlands, we're actually leaving the country. It feels strange heading all beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we've got a long journey ahead of us. We can only wonder what kind of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each move seems to throw something newer at us. I am a little worried about how Fee is holding up though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura. But I'm sure there's anything we can do about it. I'm sure the Marquis will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face, so I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. Roses of the North Highlands are known for being some of the finest in the continent. With their solid builds, endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place to race horses, but the horses from North are in a class all their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you search across the Empire. Now I can see why Arthur is such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our older Bedeau. And when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. This would be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. He seems like she's really into this. Ja, scheint wirklich ein kleiner Pferdegeek zu sein. Here's a sight for sore eyes. I haven't talked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. I hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. He seems happy to be headed home. I've always been curious, how did they end up coming to Forest anyway? Well, about a year ago I met a general in the Imperial Army up in North. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with his spear would come in handy during my times at Force. Guess he was right. I can see why an Imperial General might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lances and spear training has its origin not just in the tales of the Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Just recently that I have been learning how far back the connection between North and Erebonia goes. Oh, indeed. Okay. Lassen wir skippen das mit Blade. Brauchen wir nicht hier das mehr zu machen. Bringt mir eh nicht viel, zumindest hier jetzt noch nicht in Kurz D1. Blade wird uns als Minigame später noch ein bisschen ordnen. Der wird die Mechanics von dem Spiel ein bisschen auch mehr fleshed out sein. Da macht es auch ein bisschen mehr Spaß. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. The special express line is bound for Ra. Our next stop is Ruhr, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Here we are. My first time visits to the Empire Industrial Metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came into the academy, but even then, I could see why people associate it with industry. It feels like the whole city is one big mass of iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What is cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Oh, those are the orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Oh, really? If I were seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to mention a city like this. Der hat eine Minute auf sich warten lassen. Well, finally made it as far as Ruhr. And you turn to a freight line to reach the North Islands from here, right? Right, there will be a freight train leaving from platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. But let's not waste any time then. Und wir kriegen euch die Chance, mal rumzulaufen. Interessantes zu sehen da? Keine Map, wo wir uns ungefähr befinden. Weiß ich auch oben, wo Emir ist. Annabelle. Annabelle wird nochmal eine kleine NPC später werden, der relativ relevant ist. Für ein paar kleinere Sidequest-Part. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. Let's make a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and then. It seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We need to go through the ticket gate and there's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
いいえ、それには及びませんわ。
この声は
シャロンさん？どうしてあなたが先回りしてるのよ。
Sehr gute Frage. Ich weiß es auch nicht. Obwohl ich hab Ideen. Ich hab die Idee wie. Aber ihr sagt nichts zu der Idee. Das würde sonst nur was sehr hart spoilern.
それはもうお嬢様への愛がなせる技と言いますか。
Aber das ist auch nur eine Vermutung. Das ist keine Confirmation. Die Sache ist so. Ich frage mich, ob die das behalten dürfen. Und was ich damit meine... Good luck guessing.
朝とは違い、腕によりをかけたお弁当を用意いたしました。
Obwohl? Ja, nee. In jedem Fall wäre es wahrscheinlich gar nicht so unwahrscheinlich. Nee, passt schon. Ich glaube, meine Idee ist doch gleich relativ spot on.
Bitte, お召し上がりください。
どうも。
Das würde sogar so einiges erklären. Ich werde mal da, wenn ich daran erinnere, werde ich darauf zurückkommen, sobald mal mehr zu Sharon kommt. Like Backstory-technisch. Aber ja. Received a special packed lunch for each member of the group.
すごくありがたいんですけど。
どういうからくりなのか、さすがに気になってしまうな。
ラインフォルト家のメイドは主人を驚かせるのが趣味らしい。大方帝都で定期飛行船に乗り込んだといったところか。
あ、
なるほど、その手があったか。確か飛行船だとルールまで半分くらいの時間でしたよね。
そうでございます。
Okay, es gibt auch diesen Plan, oder nicht meine relativ doch um 2 Ecken denkende Idee, aber fair.
ちなみにお弁当は定期飛行船の厨房をお借りしてこしらえました。出来たてですのでご賞味ください。ありがとうございます。
ありがたくごちそうになろう。
まったく何か企んでるかと思ったら、このままノルド高原まで来るつもりじゃないでしょうね。いえ、実はこの後別のお仕事が入りまして、トリスタに戻るのも少々遅れそうな見込みです。別の仕事？
私の仕事の手伝いをしてもらうことになったのよ。久しいわね、アリサ。
Und die kriegen mal Arena zu sehen.
そしてそちらが7組の面々というわけね。アリサの母イリーナです。ラインフォルトグループの会長を務めているわ。よろしくお願いするわね。
こちらこそ。リーン・シュバルツァーです。
はじめまして、エマ・ミルスティンです。
ガイウス・ウォーゼル、よろしくお願いする。
ユーシス・アルバレア、見知りおきを願おうか。
まあせいぜい不詳の娘と仲良くしてやってちょうだい。仕事があるのでこれで失礼させてもらうわ。シャロン、行くわよ。
かしこまりました、会長。
いい加減にして。いつもそうやって仕事ばかりを最優先して、勝手に家から飛び出した娘に何か一言くらいはないわけ？
お嬢様。
I did get an impression in relation to my mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops. Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
あなた自身の人生好きに生きればいいでしょ。ラインフォルトを継ぐことを強制する気もないわ。あの人のように勝手気ままに生きるのも悪くはないでしょ。
Wen sie damit weinen, werden wir auch sogar relativ zeitnah rausfinden.
それにあなたの学院生活も最低限のことは把握してるわ。学院からの月ごとの報告でね。
シャロンが母様に報告するのは当然覚悟はしてたけど、その学院からの報告って？
ああ、言ってなかったかしら。トールズ士官学院。あなたたちの学院の常任理事を務めさせてもらっているから。
Wie gesagt, es sind die Hühner Rufus und Olivier, die das tun.
それって。
リューファスさん、ユーシスのお兄さんと同じか。
そうらしいな。ラインフォルトの会長、理事としては申し分ない人材だが。
アークスと魔道場についてもそれなりに関わっていてね。7組の運用レポートについては毎回興味深く拝見してるわ。今回の特別実習についてもまあ期待させてもらいましょう。
それではお嬢様、皆様もどうかお気をつけていってらっしゃいませ。
Lena wusste die ganze Zeit, was Alisa tut. Sie wusste es die ganze Zeit. Und dafür hat sie nicht mal Sharon gebraucht.
アリサさん。
大丈夫か？
Ja, keine Reality-Check, dass sie von ihrer Mutter nicht so einfach entkommen kann, ne? Aber auch nicht unerwartet, wenn die Mutter so viel Einfluss hat. Damn it. I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was on one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother are on good terms then. Yeah, everything getting much more abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led to me enrolling the academy. But I wasn't supposed to know I had gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of. How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. If I have sympathies, I suppose. Is a mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she suddenly started meddling in my life. She says to do just what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me. Just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Force. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're crossing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. True. Juices Vater hat das nicht gemacht. Oh. Juices. Forget it. Und ich meine, Juices hat einen Punkt. In dem Fall hat sie einen Punkt. Well, we just entered the tunnel. First of many, now that we are going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches she made for us? Sounds good to me. It seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. If these are subpar because she had to make do with the airship kitchen, I won't let her hear the end of it. Right then, let's dig in. Ah, so you're going to the islands for an academy field study? Sounds like budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. Force seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. So, for you, it's pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. I think it's all about confidence. Even the academy guys always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. After all, are all of the people in the settlement of a similar height? No, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My young brother's fairly short though. I wouldn't doubt he has another Crossbell coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you get along with them. Can do. So, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the islands now. Indeed. Man, seeing your kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Thundergate in 2 hours or so, so take this time to relax. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the info. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Twister? Yeah, I made the same trip back then too. He had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonia culture. Sounds like he's a pretty nice guy. I bet it served as a pretty use of armor. Oh, it did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful for to foil when we come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. Ich meine, klar, wenn du 4 Stunden mit dem auf dem Zug chillt, da kann man mal viel über die Kultur von Erebonia lernen. Und, not gonna lie, auch immer so eine Counter, also eine Begegnung, die man vielleicht auch zu schätzen lernen sollte, weil sowas hat man echt nicht mehr oft. Der Wind seiner Gottes. Klasse Geiles. Also, dass man wirklich mal sich mit einem komplett Unbekannten 4 Stunden lang mal über was unterhalten kann und das halt auch informativ ist und nicht alle so für sich wiederum dödeln und machen, ist halt auch mal, ne? Ist mittlerweile nicht mehr ganz so normal. Hey, that looks like... Ah, we ought to be coming out of the last tunnel any time now. Oh, I see. Hey there, Jesus, we're almost there. Ah. Oh. Ja, warum ist er mit Flashbang? Oh. So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the whole Highlands. I admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close.